JFK's foreign policy was a careful balance of diplomacy and military strength. Remember the Cuban Missile Crisis? Kennedy navigated that high-stakes situation with a commitment to peace and strong leadership. He believed in alliances, like NATO, and promoting democracy worldwide. So how do these ideals stack up against the platforms of Trump and Harris? First, let's look at Donald Trump. Trump's economic policies centered on tax cuts, deregulation, and putting America first. His administration emphasized economic nationalism and a reduced role for government in everyday life. While this approach aimed to boost economic growth and prioritize American interests, it contrasts with JFK's belief in government intervention to address social and economic disparities. On the foreign policy front, Trump's America First slogan often meant skepticism toward international alliances and agreements. This marks a shift from JFK's strategy of maintaining strong alliances and promoting democratic values globally. Trump's approach was more about direct engagement with nations like Russia and North Korea rather than building coalitions, which was a cornerstone of JFK's foreign policy. Now let's turn to Kamala Harris. Harris has championed healthcare reform, economic equality, and social justice throughout her career. Her support for expanding healthcare access and increasing the minimum wage aligns closely with JFK's New Frontier policies. Harris's belief in the government's role in creating a fair and equitable society resonates with JFK's vision for America's future. When it comes to foreign policy, Harris supports strong international alliances, climate change action, and a commitment to human rights, much like JFK. Her approach to diplomacy, multilateral agreements, and global cooperation reflects Kennedy's belief in America's leadership role on the world stage. On social justice issues, Harris's advocacy for police reform and racial equality also mirrors JFK's efforts during the civil rights movement. So, if JFK were alive today, who would he vote for? Trump or Harris? Let's consider a few factors. JFK was a Democrat, committed to the party's ideals. Over time, the Democratic Party has evolved to become more progressive, especially on social issues and economic justice, areas where Harris has strong positions. Trump's focus on nationalism, less government intervention, and a more isolationist foreign policy are quite different from Kennedy's inclusive and international approach. JFK's leadership was about uniting the nation, promoting civil rights, and ensuring economic fairness. Harris's platform and career reflect these principles more closely than Trump's. While this analysis is speculative, given JFK's known values and political beliefs, it's reasonable to hypothesize that he would lean towards supporting Kamala Harris. So there you have it. Based on his commitment to civil rights, social justice, and a balanced foreign policy, JFK would likely find Kamala Harris's platform more in line with his own vision for America. But remember, politics is full of surprises, and every leader brings their own perspective. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below who you think JFK would vote for if he were alive today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into political history and today's pressing issues.